Want to build an AI-powered app fast without drowning in backend setup or deployment headaches? I'm going to show you the exact tech stack I use to launch MVPs in hours, not weeks. Let's go ahead and break it down. You might be wondering, why is choosing the right tech stack so important? Your tech stack is your foundation. If it's messy, everything will feel harder. But with the right setup, you can move fast and stay focused on what really matters, testing your idea in the real world. This exact tech stack has helped me build things like an education platform, an AI sentiment analyzer for TV shows, and it has even allowed me to support others in building apps around nutrition, podcasts, and more. Now I'll walk you through the tech stack that I use for every AI MVP application that I build. This is the one that I keep coming back to. It has Next.js on the front end, Supabase on the back end, and Vercel for deployment. This combination gives me a smooth developer experience, built-in authentication and storage, easy integration with OpenAI or other LLMs, and instant deployment every time I push code. Let's go ahead and bring this to life with a couple of examples of things you can build. Let's take a look at a few examples of the kinds of AI apps you can build with this stack. The tech stack is not just easy to use, it's incredibly flexible. From creativity tools to productivity boosters, here are just a few ideas to spark your imagination. In the first example, we'll explore a dream interpreter and visualizer application. On the front end of this app, users will be able to input their dreams, and then the app uses OpenAI to generate symbolic interpretations and surreal artwork. Supabase would store the user's dream logs and track recurring themes like anxiety or adventure. In the second app, let's consider an AI storybook generator for kids. Parents or kids could choose characters, morals, and settings, and the app would create personalized bedtime stories with matching illustrations. Supabase would then save each child's preferences and past stories so the experience would get smarter over time. This barely touches the surface of the things you can build with this stack. It gives you all the building blocks, front end, back end, database, authentication, so you can get from idea to live application fast, no matter what it is that you are building. So how exactly does it all come together? Let's look at each component of the tech stack, Next.js, Supabase, and Vercel, one at a time. First, let's talk about Next.js, which is our front-end framework. Before diving into Next.js, it's helpful to understand what React is, which is a popular JavaScript library for building user interfaces. Next.js actually builds on top of React by adding helpful features out of the box, things like routing, server-side rendering, and performance optimizations, so you don't have to set all of these things up from scratch. Here's why I particularly love using Next.js. It's fast and SEO friendly. Routing is just adding files into folders. It doesn't require setting up configuration files. It integrates seamlessly with APIs, and it also just feels like the default front end for modern applications. If you're exploring alternatives, tools like Remix or SvelteKit are great too. But for me, Next.js just hits the sweet spot between flexibility and simplicity. Now, let me walk you through Supabase. It's the service that powers the back end of the application. Supabase handles my database, authentication, file storage, and even supports real-time updates. Here's why I particularly love using it. It's built on Postgres, which is super reliable and flexible. It automatically gives you APIs to use in your app, so no extra setup is needed. It has built-in login and sign-up, so you don't have to build authentication from scratch. You can control exactly who sees what data down to the row level, and the interface is really clean. It's like having a control panel for your back end. Once you get the hang of it, tweaking things or fixing bugs becomes way easier. If you've ever used Firebase and felt like it was too rigid or confusing, Supabase actually gives you a lot more control without making things harder for you. Finally, let's look into how Vercel fits into the tech stack. Vercel is your deployment platform. It takes your code and turns it into a live, production-ready website with zero manual setup. Once you connect your project to GitHub, every time you push changes, Vercel will automatically update your live site. You also get a special preview link for every update or new feature. which makes it super easy to test things or share progress with others. And because Vercel uses a global network, your app loads quickly for users anywhere in the world. Of course, no tech stack is perfect. In the next section, I'll walk you through the limitations of the MVP tech stack that we present here, but why I still use it. The following are some limitations of the tech stack. First, Supabase might not be the best fit for huge enterprise-scale apps, at least not yet. Second, you'll run into edge cases where workarounds are needed. And finally, Vercel pricing can creep up as your traffic grows. But here's the trade-off. You'll go from idea to functional app faster than anything else I've tried. If you're trying to learn, test, validate, or build a side project, this stack really is unbeatable. So, if you've got an AI idea and you're tired of overthinking the tech, try this stack: Next.js, Supabase, and Vercel. That's it. I've dropped a free template in the description to help you get started. Copy it, remix it, and let me know what you built.